Whether it's due to admit it or not, we live in a digital age, but that isn't necessarily a bad thing. Gone are the days of having to pull up alongside your friend to say, "Oi, I need fuel!" Instead of that, you can get onto a digital intercom system, you can talk to them from a distance away, and you can tell them, "Pull over." Sena have been building intercom systems for motorcycle helmets for an awful long time. We've been using their 20S for a number of years now, with great results. And it isn't just intercoms. Bluetooth 4.1 technology will allow you to interface to the telephone in your pocket, which has computing power you couldn't have dreamed of in an office 25 years ago. And that allows you to take phone calls, field phone calls. It allows you to use it to set up your satellite navigation. It allows you to listen to music. It allows you to stream music. And from that point of view, if you're more than 1 mile or 1.6 kilometres away from the people you're riding with, you can ring them up. But as good as digital intercoms are, having a unit on the side of your helmet and a boom mic out the front isn't necessarily good luck for certain people, and so the next obvious step was to go and build that into a helmet. And for the custom sector, the traditional market, that was obviously going to be an open face helmet. And that's exactly what Sena have done with the Sena Savage, a smart helmet that incorporates Bluetooth 4.1, talks to your phone, talks to your fellow riders through the intercom system, and has no visible signs externally that is anything other than a regular helmet. Well, apart from 2 buttons, but they're flush mounted. So, what we're going to do here, we're going to do an unboxing video, because they're all the rage. Not quite sure why, but then again, who am I to judge? So, a Sena Savage in XL. I'm an XL ordinarily. Let's go and see what we've got. It's just like Christmas. Is it a CD? Can I drink it? Ah, no, surprise, surprise, in a helmet box there is a helmet bag. And inside that helmet bag is a helmet. Wriggle that off. Interesting way of holding that together. Not seen one like that before. Let's shift that out of the way. And let's drop that on the top. Polystyrene bag for packing. But once we've left that on the floor, we'll use that, in fact, to rest the helmet on. 1 peak, 2 peaks, and 1 goodie bag, 2 goodie bags. What can I tell you about the open face helmet? It is matte black. It is completely devoid of branding. It's got 3 studs on the top. It hasn't got studs on the side for a visor, which is interesting. And on this side are those 2 buttons I was mentioning earlier. One's actually a jog shuttle, that's your volume control, but also a push button, and that's your phone button. Let's tuck that on top of there for now. Let's put it that way around so you can see those little buttons. Right, goodie bags 1 and 2. Goodie bag 2 looks interesting. A velveteen bag containing a velveteen thing with a valve on it. That's got it. Right, I can go on there. Extraordinarily useful. You can drop your helmet on there. It's not going to contact the table. It's not going to roll anywhere. Can't recommend those enough. More people should send those out. Second goodie bag, we have got a charging cable. That is a micro USB, and that is going to plug into there. That is by the D-rings. You've got a micro USB socket there. There's no cap on it, which is interesting, but an awful lot of telephones these days don't cap those. So, that's our micro USB cable. We have some retro-reflective stickers, which is ideal if you're going to go to France, where you are required to have one front, back and sides on your helmet. Not that I know anybody who's ever fitted them, certainly I haven't. And a significant book of words. Hang on, no, that's not English on the back. English, English, English. Oh, right, okay. A small book of words in a clip that pulls apart. Let me separate those from there. And I'm in the middle of that. But that is now our manual. Less than a dozen pages in that. Easy to keep. They feel like it's a laminated card. I think that will be waterproof. The manual is very graphic. And once you get into the phrasing of that, that looks good and straightforward. So, visors. Let's do the polystyrene. We have a regular street visor, which you'll be very familiar with, and this looks like a longer BMX style one. BMX? Motocross one. Let's put the motocross one on there for now. 3 studs, click. And click. Never been much for visors personally. I ordinarily used to wear goggles when I was riding as a kid, and they're not compatible. Nice and simple and straightforward. If that is an XL, I ordinarily take an XL, so this should be a good fit for me. Pop that off. As I say, the D-ring connectors, you can't beat double D for making sure it's tight every single time. Pop that on. There's no evidence, there's no sensation of having speakers in the helmet interfering with your ears, which is quite nice. It's a very good comfortable lining, all that tight. Pop that onto the stud, that's not going to flap around in the wind. Hey presto, nice simple helmet. Nothing on the outside, no branding, very sweet. Matter of interest, if you are going to try a helmet on, don't do it in a t-shirt. It's unlikely you'll wear your helmet wearing solely a t-shirt, you'll wear it wearing a jacket. And the jacket will bulk you up and look much better, much more proportional. So that, with my Harley Brew jacket, will be an awful lot better looking. All we need to do now is to turn it on and pair it to our telephone. And that's going to be fairly straightforward as well. To turn on, you press those 2 buttons at the same time for a second or 2.
Hello.
You heard a short fanfare followed by the word hello. I'm sure you would have heard over the speakers. To connect it, I find it far better to set up the phone first to make sure that's talking to Bluetooth and looking for it. That's sitting there ready to roll. We press that button there for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You pick Savage version 1.2 from the available devices, and it is that quick.
Your headset is paired.
Headset is paired. How much more simple could that be? That said, it's very easy to connect into your phone. It's actually very easy to connect into your Indian ride command. It doesn't connect to a Harley boombox without using a WHIM, a WHIM, because that is required by the Harley to interface to a headset on Bluetooth. The alternative, of course, is that Sena do a device, the FreeWire. You need one of those per helmet, which is a bit of a shame, but then you can hook that into not only the current boombox, but also previous generations of Harley audio systems. We have explained before now that you can do more than just play audio, just for fun. Put that down there. The phone button on the back, you press it once to answer the call, you press it for 2 seconds to bounce a call, if a call comes in. Otherwise, that button there will connect you to Hello Google or Siri on an Apple, and that is the Android phone there. And it is the easiest thing in the world to go and set this thing up to go and navigate. That could be in your pocket, it could be in a cradle on the handlebars, it could be anywhere within range. And if I click on that button there, I've got to think of somewhere to go and navigate to. Let's go and try this. Low 50. Navigate to Alton Park Raceway.
Alright, Alton Park Circuit. Let's go.
That's it. After he's woken up, after a fashion, there you go, he's going and doing it. Single click, 1 button. Say the command, let the phone get on with it. It's genius, it's glorious, can't fault it. So, there you have it. Very clever piece of technology. The digital age doesn't have to be all bad. It's not all about seeing people sending text messages while they're driving or checking their emails in traffic. We can use it to our benefit as well. Right, turn it off again and take it off and go home. Right, farewell, and thank you for your patience.